What up? What up? What up? We'll be starting soon. Starting soon. What up? What up? What up, everybody? We're gonna start in another 4 minutes. Welcome, welcome. How y'all doing? Hey, check in the chat for me. Check in the chat for me. How y'all doing? Everybody feeling good today? Welcome. Gonna start in a minute. Welcome. We're gonna talk a little bit about relationships. A little bit about relationships. We got a video coming out. Hey, if y'all ain't seen our new video, check it out. I'm gonna mute myself for a couple minutes. I'm still working on a couple things. Please hang in there. We're gonna start in a minute. What up? What up? What up? Okay, London. Okay, Viso. London. London, UK. That's what's up. That's what's up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Throw this in the chat in a minute too. Hey, hope everybody. Hey, just hang in there, y'all. We're gonna start in a minute. So if you're just getting in, hey, hang in there. We about to get it. About to get it crunk. About to get it started. About to get it crunk. What up? What up? What up, everybody? Welcome, welcome. Appreciate everybody checking in. I shouldn't still be muted. I should be good. Everybody should be able to hear me. How y'all doing? Everybody good? Everybody happy? Hey, we got old super chat. Old super chat.
Yeah.
Oh, we ain't playing no games from old Zero to Hero. Games today. It ain't even 8 o'clock yet. Zero to Hero said, I'm up in there supporting. We appreciate you, bro. Hey, all super chats, cash apps, all that stuff is welcome. And we appreciate you. We appreciate you. Hey, y'all checked out that new video dropped today? If you didn't, you got time. Got plenty of time. Matter of fact, don't even check out one, check out a couple of them. Mm-hmm. Y'all know what time it is. I know what time it is. Salud. How everybody doing today? Any interesting news? Any interesting news? Everybody good? Okay.
¿No hablas de Carmen?
Yep, I'm about to get into it like right now. All right, what's up, everybody? How everybody doing? I see we got Carmen. Say hello. What's up? You got sales and cyber. Good to go. Welcome. We already talked to business. Hey, everybody, welcome, everybody. We got a couple different things we're going to talk about today. As we already stated, if you didn't see the new video, dropped it today. You get a chance. It's called This is Why You're Struggling in DR, even if you got money. So check that out. All right. And like I said, we're trying to drop Friday just to get this old algorithm rolling. And once we get it rolling, we're going to be all right. So in today's topic, we're going to talk about a couple of different things, as we always do, but we're going to talk about our first topic going to be love and age gaps in the DR. Is it real or is it red flags? So that's what we're going to be trying to get at today. And I don't know if my y'all see my wife's lipstick? Well, that thing sweaty.
Dime por qué no se me mueve.
It look good. No, it look good. It look good. No, don't remove it. It look good. No, it look good. That thing sweaty though. It's sweaty. Every time I see it, I'll be like, God. Hey. But no, it look good. Hey, so no, it look good. No, so and the reason why we want to talk about age gaps is because a lot of people just don't understand about how this thing works. A lot of people don't understand it, especially if you're from, let's say, and I know we got who we had? We got who's from the UK again? Vizzo. We got Vizzo that he say he from UK. So I don't know how it is there, but and you can drop a comment, Vizzo, for me and let me know. Is it frowned upon to have a wide age gap? And what's a normal age gap? This is a question for everybody. What is a normal age gap between a man and a woman if they are dating? What's a good age gap? Because in some countries it's frowned upon to have a wide age gap. And I know it might stick a couple people the wrong way, but I said me and my wife, we got a wide age gap. So, and we was discussing this earlier as well. She has a friend that is a little bit older. She's a little bit older, and she dating a hombre, a man that's like a few years under her. So is it okay to date an older woman and you are a younger man, or vice versa? Is it okay to date an older man and a younger woman? And of course, for me, I always say it depends on the maturity level of both parties. And normally, a woman is more mature than a man. So I feel like a man should not. And I hope my wife got her microphone on. Just noticed that. I hope that normally the man's his mind is we're a little slow. We're real slow. You know what I'm saying? We don't. I know I didn't probably even mature even a little bit till I was like 25 or so. And then once I started hitting 25, and I was in the military at 21, so then I got out. But 25, I still was immature. So you can't be immature and thinking you're gonna date an older woman, but you immature. So that's another one of the things that that I think is kind of crazy. And so I guess, is it cultural? Is it financial? Is it emotional? Or is it manipulation? I don't know. Sometimes sometimes people might think it's manipulation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What? And my wife says she thinks so.
No,
sometimes. And what does real love look like? Is it transactional or versus transactional love, which is real love? Basically, she just love you for you, he love you for you, or transactional. Hey, you give me something, I give you something, and we taking care of each other. It just depends. All right, so I'm gonna see if anybody got in that chat. Oh man, let me see what we got in that chat.
Sí, tiene varios comentarios.
Okay, we got Sales and Simon. How's life treating y'all? We good. We good. Comment. Say
Gracias, Carmen.
Muy linda. You look muy linda.
Gracias.
Yeah, the Nino, he's sleeping.
Gracias.
What up, fam? What up, Larry? What up, Larry? Life. What up, Life? What's up? Can you do a cooking episode? Cooking episode as in, hey, talking about that on live? That's a good question. We sure can. That's always an option. Hadn't thought about it, but we're gonna jump on it. Life, and we're gonna give you credit for bringing it up. So Larry say a 5-year age gap. I'm gonna need you to expand on that, Larry, because a 5-year age gap. So if you 45, you can only date 40 between 40 and 50. Is that what you're telling me? I need you to expand on that, Larry. So if you 45, you can only date. You can't date nobody 39. You can't date nobody 38. You can't date nobody 51. Is that what you're trying to tell me? I'm just trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we're straight. All right. So Vizzo say age gap is more than 10 years. Thank you. Okay, 10 years. That's a wide. It's frowned upon in the UK. More than 10 years is frowned upon in the UK. That sounds similar to the United States. Similar to the United States. Can anybody give me what they feel like United States or Canada or Africa or whoever else is on here? What's an okay age gap, or what's a out of bounds age gap in your country? And I'm getting to y'all. We coming. We're gonna get in this thing. We're gonna get in this thing. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Hit that like button. Hit that like button too, y'all. Hit that like button. That's what's up. If you ain't subscribed, please subscribe. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. We got Back to the Roots in the house. What up, Back to the Roots? Back to the Roots saying, and I need to be able to see this a little bit better. Back to the Roots say, especially here in the DR, age gaps were ridiculous. Hey, expand on that for me. Back to the Roots, what we talking about? All right, here we go. He say, I'm talking about a man in his 50s with a teenager.
Eso sí es ridículo.
Yeah,
Demasiado ridículo. ¿Cómo tú dices ridículo?
Ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. First of all,
es un abuso en verdad.
I'm gonna expound on that in 1 second. Because I seen a comment I want to get at. Amri say, what up? Mm-hmm. And then Vizio say, my pregnant Dominican girlfriend is 18 years younger than me. Okay. But in your country, you said it's not okay. And similar to me, because I got me and my wife, we got a 17-year age gap as well. So we but it's frowned upon in the United States. But like I said, and I've said this before, even my ex-wife, it was a large age gap, because I can only speak for myself, because like I said before, I didn't mature as fast as most guys. My maturity level was down there. I'm telling you. I mean, you know, I was still in the clubs at like 35 years old, you know, and I'm talking about getting it. You know what I'm saying? Sweat porn, taking off my t-shirt, you know, doing all that. I was doing all that, getting it. You know what I'm saying? But so my mentee was still, I couldn't match up with somebody my age, because a lot of people, man, why you act so mature? Blah blah blah. You hear all that kind of stuff. So I'm just trying to say that I think, personally, it just depends on the person and the person you with. But I'm gonna keep it going in the comments. Say, hey, come on, keep giving it. Give it to me. I'm gonna keep reading. Let's go. And congratulations, Vito, on your pregnant wife. When is she due? A young man killed 5 people in New York. I'm gonna get on that one too. That's a great. You are correct. We're gonna touch on that in a minute too. You are correct. Again, you're right. But we're gonna talk about that too in a minute, because that actually slipped my mind. I should have talked about that first, but okay. Appreciate you, All right. Remote sales guy said, have a good one. Met my wife, and she was 18 and I was 26 years old. And I'm 26 years older. I told her she's too young for me, but she said she's very mature. And I said, okay. And we've been married for 14 years. Okay. That's a pretty significant age gap. And I don't know where y'all live. So I think that's another thing, family. And if it's working for you, you can't really tell nobody, hey, this ain't right. You shouldn't be doing this, because, you know, everybody got opinions. As long as it's working for you, and I think I've told you this before, remote sales guy. The only problem, it's not really a problem, but the only difference with your situation and most is that's not the norm. That don't normally go down like that. People who marry with that big of an age gap normally don't last that long. And so salute to you, congratulations to you and yours, because that's outstanding. And I wish you, and I've said it before, I wish you and your wife continue success and continue to beat the odds, is basically what that is. Larry say, no, it's up to maturity level of both parties. Exactly. We got old Rude Dog. What up, Jerry, Sheila? 5 to 10 years, up or down, max. And like I said, it's up to the person. If that's what works for you, then that's cool. If it might not work for somebody else, they might want to do it a little bit longer. You know, they might want to say, hey, 15 years is good. Okay, remember. And we got Life say, remember Grandma and Grandpa back in the days, U.S., it was like 10 to 15 years. Exactly, because the man would normally marry the woman at a young age. And a lot of times they weren't even of age. And they still lasted until they died. Because times are different. Times were, there wasn't a lot of extra mess going on. It was just about taking care of your land, your farm, or whatever it was. The dad would go to work and then come home. The mother she wouldn't be focused on no other dudes, focused on no other nonsense around. Everything would just be taking care of kids. That's it. So I hear you on that one too. Congratulations. Douglas said, welcome, Douglas. And he said, thank you. Okay. My girlfriend is 26 years old and Dominican. Okay. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Congrats. So I'm gonna take a pause here. Like I said, yeah, that shooting that happened yesterday. That guy, y'all saw the picture of him? Did y'all see the picture? Y'all saw the name? Said he was going there to looking for the NFL office. He was going to the NFL shoot up some executives like this. I don't know why, but he basically he walking around with a M4 in broad daylight and just walked up into the building and started shooting. If y'all ain't heard about it, read up on it. But it's just y'all know. Come on now. And we talk about this all the time, and I need my peace, y'all. I can't be focusing on. I can't deal with that kind of nonsense. I can't be worried if somebody gonna just, pull out a gun and start shooting, because I'm gonna tell you, I get kind of nervous, a little bit, not really, because I got a concealed carry permit, and I got a weapon that's in the United States, but I would never carry it in public like a lot of people do. I'm not saying it's wrong if you do that, but I just know me. And if you get at me wrong and you got a pistol, and I get at you, it's gonna be a shootout. And that, but you can't say that here in Dominican Republic. You can't say it's gonna be a shootout because they know it's rare you got a gun. And I think they said the age to get a gun. What's the age the age limit to get a pistola aquí? I think they said 25, right? You can't be 18 años to get a pistol here.
¿Tú estás hablando de lo legal?
Sí, legally.
18, I don't know.
I'm almost positive, and somebody might be able to help me out and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm telling y'all, I think it's 25 años, 25 years or older for you to get a gun. So, of course, you can get it illegally, but we're talking about legal. But my point is that I shouldn't have to be walking around, and I see jokers in, I see them in Walmart, especially in Virginia. Them jokers, they got their stuff, on their hip, showing you, walking around with their chest all out and stuff, like they the man. I'm like, man, go on with that boo. Man, y'all ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? So come on, let's just be real. So I did want to hit on that and tell y'all that this is some old bull, y'all. I can't believe that people are still shooting up stuff for no reason. Tell me he had a mental problem. He had a history of mental problems. Y'all, people got to get some help. And these doctors, some of these doctors ain't doing their job as well. And like I said, I'm not going to get all into it because I don't know all the facts, but I'm here to tell you. These guns are killing people, and people are killing people. And that stuff needs to stop. And like I said, I walk down the street here in Dominican Republic, and I don't have any fear of somebody walking out and shooting me or my family. I don't have that fear, y'all. I don't have that fear that my kids or my two-step kids and my son, when they go to school, I don't have that fear that something bad might happen because somebody might bring a gun to school. I don't have that fear. And for some reason, this stuff is just crazy, y'all. But let's keep it moving. Let's go. Did anybody want to comment on that? Let me go. I'm going to jump around and I'm going to go back up. So let me see. Somebody, there are plenty of illegal guns to watch out for. And you'll be surprised how many people have guns. And we talking about, I'm assuming we talking about here. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm assuming y'all talking about. So let's go with that. I don't know why my son's staring at me, but it's all good. But anyway, but yeah. So I'm still looking to see if anybody was talking about the shooting Yep, on Park Avenue. Yep, so sad. Somebody mentioned that. I think we're good on the firearm. To get a firearm here in DR. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about in DR. Back to the roots said that. The age limit is 30 years old. That's what he said. I thought I read 25, but 30 is 25, 30. It ain't 18, I know that. Your parents ain't buying you no gun at 15 years old and all this other nonsense. I know that. So. Mm-hmm. But anyway, we're gonna get back to what we was talking about, the topic here with the age gap. Let's get back to the age gap, y'all. Y'all remember where I left off? Let me go back to where I left off. All right, so remote sales guy said he got a good one. Met his wife when she was 18. I think we already said this. No. I'm 20. Met her when she was 18, and I was 26 years old. Told her she was too young for. We already read this one, so we're gonna move on. We already read that one. That one was good. We already read that one. We already read that one. Do. Hey, everybody hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. What up? What up? What up? Hey, remember, let me know where y'all checking in from too. And if you've been to the DR, let me know where y'all coming. A lot of people ain't been coming here recently, or at least hitting me up. Y'all must be finding the love of y'all lives. That's what's up. That's cool. And then remote sale guy said he been told many times not the norm. I'm telling you, that's not normal. But hey, I'm glad it worked for you and your family. Edwin in the house. Hola. Douglas say, teach his own as long as it's legal. I'm hearing you. I feel you on that one. Many older Dominican women are immature users, uneducated, and have 3 or 4 kids, and are not attractive, and are not looking for a serious relationship. I can't confirm or deny that because I'm not sure. Rude Dog say, what do he say? Rude Dog say 54 verse 18 years old is 1 year shy of going to jail if caught. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, like I said, I'm not gonna judge nobody. I'm gonna tell y'all again, I'm not gonna judge nobody. But I think for me personally, I have a 23-year-old daughter. So that definitely couldn't be me, but that's just me. And to each his own. I'm not God, so I can't judge nobody. So only God can judge. So I'm gonna say yes. And so oh yeah. All right, so Douglas saying there are plenty of illegal guns in the DR. Watch Dominican news and you'll be surprised how many people have guns. But I wasn't talking about illegal, first of all. And I said, and like I said, I'm not going back and forth. I'm just saying, but I'm saying I feel safe. How many people have you heard? And please send me the news clip of people that got shot in the school. How many kids get shot in schools? Send me the news clip, and then I can roll from that. I don't have no fear, as I stated before. But I got kids in school in the United States in Virginia, and I live with that fear every day when they go to the school. And like I said, I got 3 school-age kids in the United States, and so anything can happen there. So that's the difference between what I'm saying.
Between Dominican.
Exactly. And then Rudolph, we're gonna keep it moving on that. That's when I went to get mine though. It has probably changed to 25. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, having a weapon. And I agree. That's what I think too. But 4 people died. And Carmen said 4 people died, including the New York cop. That is correct. Yep, I read that as well. And then back to the roots. Say my friend's mom is 54. His father passed at 93. There were 39 when his wife was born. He was 39 when his wife was born. That is a huge age gap as well. But like you say, they made it what almost 40 years they was together. Or I don't know about together, but they had almost a 40-year age gap. I'm sorry. I don't know how long they was together. Then you might not even, but a 40-year age gap is what I'm saying. And Dave and Douglas say it's definitely safer in schools and malls here in the DR than it is in the United States. And if y'all have noticed that we've been doing more videos about just coming here, living here, because we get a lot of comments, a lot of questions about different things. And so for us, we're just trying to share that knowledge. We're trying to share information on what we've experienced and what we know that will work and can work. A lot of people, they come here with a different mindset, and they think that Dominican Republic is one way, and they get here, or even if they've been here a couple times, they've been in those tourist areas, and they're not really familiar with the areas that are not tourist areas. And also, another thing that we've been talking about as well is people come here and they starting to spend a lot of money, and that's something that I've done as well as other people that I know. You come here and you're still living as a tourist and not an expat. And a lot of people, you will spend money quick here. And I'm telling you, and we thought, and that's to this day, we thought, oh, okay, we cook in the house most of the time. We mostly cooking in the house. Mm-hmm. So our money will, it's going to roll. We're going to be all right. But the groceries, man, I'm telling you, we are really getting ready to tighten the nuts, tighten them old screws, and get our budget in order, as well as exercise and things like that just got to tighten up. For me, I got to tighten up on the exercise too. And it's not like we eating a lot of bad things. We just eat a lot. I guess I eat a lot. And so we, 3 times a day.
En mi mente no comemos mucho.
I think so.
Está mucho tiempo sentado. Porque no comemos mucho. Nosotros no comemos mucho de que así.
And our problem too is we don't eat at the right time, and we don't exercise every day like we're supposed to. And we can give you all the excuses in the world, similar to, I'm sure a lot of people can give you a lot of excuses in the world on why they do this and why this happens and why that happens. But at the end of the day, that's why we're trying to do this community. We want people to start holding each other accountable. So when you do come here and you are right and your money's right, then you'll be straight. Because a lot of people, like I said, you come here and you eating at 5-star restaurants, you're doing all these different things, and then bam, you realize you came in for a 4-day trip and you just spent 2 G's. 2 G's.
Pero nada más nosotros el sábado. El sábado fuimos a un Airbnb que pagamos, ni siquiera fuimos nosotros, con los bonos, baby.
What happened to your lipstick? What happened to it?
Ya, yo removo hace rato.
I did not see that. What happened to the lipstick?
Hace rato, pero tú hablas mucho.
Go ahead, go.
Eso mismo, no.
No, I got
el sábado.
Huh?
Fuimos al Airbnb el sábado al distrito, porque con los bonos de Airbnb que me dan por ser buen anfitrión, bueno, pues nos fuimos para allá. Ya estamos 10,000 pesos en nada, señores. Un restaurante disparate ahí, mexicano, 10,000 pesos como una. O sea, que ahí es que viene cuando tú no te organizas. Nosotros fuimos pensando que íbamos a gastar menos. Me dolieron esos 10,000, señores. Porque no me gusta comer en la calle. De hecho, yo hasta se lo devolví esa comida a esa muchacha.
And so I didn't hear everything you said, but for the most part, you was just telling them that you basically was just telling them we don't like to eat out in the streets.
Thank you. Y fueron 10,000 pesos que gastamos y a mí no la comida. No.
And you told them we was in a district this weekend?
Sí, el distrito que lo pagamos con Airbnb, que ni siquiera fue que gastamos extra dinero, que fue con el mismo bono.
Man, I don't know why we don't be having good luck, y'all, with these Airbnbs. Man, and we got our own Airbnb. Maybe that's why we have a standard that we expect. But man, it's just these Airbnbs, man. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how y'all do it down there in Panthini, Naco, and Gasquet. I don't know where we was at, but we was in that area. I don't see how you pay $100 some odd for an Airbnb, and you don't get what you feel like you paid for. Man, shoot, that Airbnb we was in, nah, the water wasn't even that hot. It was warm, lukewarm. Man, I expect hot water.
Estábamos en el nivel 12, y usted puede imaginar bien alto. El caso fue que eso, como tú dices, el agua no funcionaba, a donde se pone la toalla, broke, eso es una basura. O sea, faltaban muchas cosas, y sucio, o sea, no tengo.
So, we was on the 12th floor, a lot of different things not working, towels, terrible.
Todo malo. La cama,
water,
la cama estaba bien, pero para Yendri no, porque Yendri necesita su espacio.
And so I'm trying to, hopefully y'all understood what she was saying. If you didn't, like I said, she basically still just talking about the Airbnb and talking about, it was terrible. But we stayed this time. We finished out
Pero no, nunca más al distrito. Lo siento. Aunque me paguen, de que ven una noche, no tengo.
Hey, so basically,
nosotros, lo siento, mi amor. Fuimos a Juan Dolio, remember? Y Juan Dolio estaba mejor.
Yeah, Juan Dolio was straight, y'all. Juan Dolio was straight. If y'all get a chance to go to Juan Dolio, check it out. Hey, especially close on the beach too. That thing's straight. Yeah. All right, let's get back to the comments. Get them comments, y'all. Get them comments. Hit that like button, please. Hit that like button. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And we appreciate it. Probably changed to all right. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm back. All right. So back to Ruth. Say, hey, he said money talks. So, and I agree with that, because most women, they want to be, there's not a lot of things they ask for. Security, and basically for you to take care of them with their well-being for the household. That's all a man has to really do. You got to make them feel safe, and you got to make them feel like that you can handle your business when it comes to your finances. So they don't ask for a lot. So yeah, and depends. Now it also depends on how you look. How's your do y'all look good together? You know what I'm saying? Like, my wife make me look good. You know what I'm saying? I don't really look real good, but she make me look good. I mean, I could look a lot worse if I was with, and I seen a comment. I seen a comment where somebody said that she looking good. I'm gonna get to it in a minute. Oh yeah, after the baby, she's still fine. Yeah, she's still fine. But God. No, she's. Hey, she got that snapback. A lot of people don't do that, especially after 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't got that snapback. But it's all good. All right. Almer said, my barber, he's from the Dominican Republic. He cut my hair, and he cut hair good. Why are you telling us that? You trying to give him a shout out? You want to put his information on the in the chat or something?
Wow.
Come on, relax.
Okay. Congratulations.
All right. Carmen say, traveling every 6 months to DR. Moving soon, can't wait. I'll be there in November. Finally moving. if God permits, in May 2026, hey, hopefully you can make it. You can make that thing happen, Connor. Hopefully you make that thing happen and you have a good old time. And Dominican Republic is waiting on you. So, hey, from your voice to and our voice to God's ears. All right. And this is the one where it says Sheila look good even after having a baby. She's still fine. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. It's safer in the DR than anywhere in the United States because they don't have the NRA lobby in Congress keeping weapons made for war, destroy, accessible to everybody. Okay. We're not going to go into the politics part of it, though, but I agree with you. Yep. Dominican Republic schools is good. Is good or not? Depends on what you mean. So for me, they have public schools and they got private schools. So the public schools, they're okay. In public school, you don't have to pay. Private school, you got to pay. But it's not like private schools in the United States to where you got to pay a lot. So therefore, the private schools that the kids go to now, it's okay, but it's not like there's different levels. So depending on how much you want to pay. And my wife's kids were going to this school before we met, and I've always complained about the school, but that's just a school that their dad and their mama wanted to go to, so that's what it is. But for Gendry, we're going to a school that is mainly English curriculum with maybe one class of Spanish. That's what we do. But so it just depends. And you're going to have to pay for that. The money's, you get what you pay for, in my opinion. And if you don't, you should slap yourself in the face and go somewhere else. That's just what I say. All right. All right. So what percentage of young women who can and are willing to cook? And that's from Warrior Dream. I don't know the percentage, but from what I hear, the old school folks, from what I hear, the old school women, they cook no problem. Ain't no problem. My wife teach my daughter to cook. She know how to cook. And so most of the women that I know here, they cook. I don't know nobody that don't cook. And we got a lot of friends, not a lot, but we got some friends here. And they and their wives, their girlfriends, or whoever, they all cook. Everybody cook. So I don't know nobody that don't cook. And once again, that if you in them touristy areas and they in them streets, they probably ain't cooking. They trying to make that money. Message. I'm just saying. Yeah, buddy. And then we got back to the rules. What you on? You on bill? I don't know what that means, but I'm sure you might be a typo there, but I'm sure you'll let me know what you meant by that. And because you laughing real hard. Real hard. So I want to laugh with you. And then except on the roads, accidents. Yeah, them accidents. Now that's what you got to be careful with. 90% of Dominican women know and love to cook. I agree. I would have to say that that's a great number. A great number. And like I said, the ones that don't, you'll find out real quick that they need it. Man, I was looking at, and this is on topic but off topic. I was looking at an Instagram post. I was looking at Instagram, and a guy put up on the screen saying he basically was putting messages that people comment on their stuff. He was a YouTuber, him and his girl, or a streamer or whatever you want to call it, him and his girl, and he put on the screen, the person asked, can she cook? And so therefore, he showed a plate of her cooking, had some food, whatnot, some breakfast, some eggs, some bacon, some toast. And in my mind, I'm like, if somebody asks, can my wife cook? I'm not going to show you the breakfast food. I'm going to show you what she can cook, because my wife can get it in. we could have a restaurant right now, and we definitely would make money. I promise you. It's just I don't have the time for it. I don't want to deal with it, and that's just something that we just don't want to get into. But I promise you, she definitely will make a killing the way she be cooking, and she loved to do it. So, all right. Hope you gave them a fitting review. Talking about that Airbnb. I don't know what my wife did. Normally, I try to get her to tone that thing down because she be before when we first started our Airbnb, she was ruthless. You getting a 2. Like, come on, man. They just didn't wash the dishes. Why? I mean, come on now. Why you giving them a 2? She was like, nah, that's asqueroso. Man, but I'd be like, come on, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Give him at least give him a nice little 4 or something, 3.5 stars or something. I don't know. But it's just funny. You heard what I said?
No.
He spit up on you. Spit all up on you. But hey, y'all, we keep it real around here. Hey, we 100. We keep it genuine around this month. Nah, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Nah, I was talking about how back in the day you used to get them jokers 2 stars for Airbnb up top. 2 star, 3 star, because if they didn't wash the dishes.
Oh, me.
You.
Baby, move.
What? See or no? I'm like, come on, you can't just give them 2 for not washing the dishes. Come on, man.
Tú hablas mucho, déjame que yo llegue para tú hablar conmigo.
Tú go.
No, yo como.
Oh, okay. All right. Smith say all these rules from the European colonists after they exploited all the booty. Oh yeah. Oh, you talking? And I'm not gonna get into all. You talking about that Sosua thing? From what my man Flip Flop say, this happens every year. It happens every year. I don't know what's going on up there. I don't pay for booty. Never have. So that's on y'all. Y'all, whoever wants to go up there and deal with the booty, y'all deal with the booty. I ain't got time for that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Smith say I'm 60 and I date 30 to 50 outside the states. 30 to 50 years old, you'll date. Okay. And they'll date you. 60. I mean, okay, Smitty. I just caution people when they date that age gap. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just, like I said, I just tell people be careful. That's all. Just be careful. Because a lot of times, for example, I be seeing, y'all see the photos where they be having like the young girl, 18, 20 years old or whatever, and then she all hugged up in the pool with a dude look like he on his last breath, and then that's it. You just gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta be able to do things. You can't be going to bed at 6 o'clock in the evening and she's still 20 years old trying to party. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's just me, I don't know. If I'm 60, I don't know. I hear you. But like I said, I'm 53. So, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. But you just got to keep it within that age gap. And like I said, you want to make sure y'all got the same values. Y'all got the same likes, wants, things you want to do, things you like, things in common is what I'm trying to come up with. Make sure you have the same things in common. You know what I'm saying? You like jet skiing, then she should like jet skiing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can do that thing together. She can't like jet skiing and you want to grab your cane and go sit by the pool. I mean, I ain't disrespecting them, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful, player. All right, so Doug say to Army, IMO, the education here, in my opinion, the education here isn't very, very good in regular schools. However, the paid schools, you can send your kids to. Exactly. Same thing I already said. So I appreciate you jumping on that for me. Appreciate that. Millionaire Mindset, what's good? What's good? Welcome. Hey, y'all. I'm going, Jerry Sheila. How's it going, Jerry Sheila? I'm a little late, but made it. Hey, guys, let's get them likes up and subscribe. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, and I'm going to pause for the calls right there with that. Millionaire Mindset he's one of a few, of many, but not many, but a few that really, really, really support our channel. This guy right here, he's been with us for a long time. I want to give a shout out to him for supporting us, commenting on our videos, commenting on our posts, commenting on everything, telling y'all, hey, help us out. I want to give another shout out to D, to Vernon, to who else? And I knew I was going to do it. I knew I should wrote this down, but I apologize for missing some people. Who else I'm missing? I know it's a couple more that I'm missing. I'm going to have to get back at y'all. But for the most part, I'm just telling y'all that when I say support, I'm talking about every video, every post, every poll that I put up. They comment, they like, and they talking about it. So I just want to give you flowers, brothers, and we appreciate it. And then the ladies, I just need y'all to continue to support too. It was a couple ladies, like I don't even remember the names. I'm sorry, and my wife was here; she can tell y'all. But I'm not gonna mention no names on that one. But the fellas, appreciate y'all, and just keep going, and we're gonna keep it moving. And Edwin, Warrior Dream, say thanks, Edwin and Jerry. Okay, no problem. All right, and then we got all right. That's what I'm talking about, Jerry Sheila cooking. Yeah. And she cooking too much, I'm telling you. I gotta push back. I'm telling y'all just don't know. And I was just telling her this yesterday, I think. My wife cooks like 2 dinners a day. Not just like you got lunch and then you got dinner. My wife cooks 2 dinners a day normally. And I'm like, yo. And when I mean dinner, I'm talking about like chicken rice, habichuela, which is beans and rice, some salad or whatever. And then at night, spaghetti with some camarone, which is shrimp. And it's like, man, we got to reel that thing back in. We're trying to save up a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? That's why our grocery bill, man, be out this world. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna tighten that thing on up. I promise. We're gonna tighten it up. And I told her we gotta start eating some ramen or something. You know what I'm saying? Save some money. You don't need no ramen? You don't want no ramen? All right. All right, so from Carmen, she say, I have my apartment already in Bella Vista, San Domingo. I love my area. Okay, big time. You big time? You big time, Carmen. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, we got a couple super chats I'm about to go and get at. Hey. Let me get the. Hey. Good. All super chats are welcome. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you. And then this was my bad. This was from JJ. I apologize. JJ, I'm gonna give you your flowers like you're supposed to get. My bad, JJ. Hey, ADHD. For my question, JJ has ADHD for my question. What's your question? You got a question, babe? Bruh, I got you. You got a question? But I apologize. JJ has ADHD. My apology. But now we can go ahead and get to Brett. I mean, hey, once again, all super chats, cash apps are welcome. Hey, let me put that cash app on the screen since y'all go ahead, since y'all feeling generous today, you know what I'm saying? Since y'all feeling generous today, let me put that cash app up on the screen. Let me go throw that thing up there. You know what I'm saying? Let me throw that cash app. You know what I'm saying? Let me put that cash app up there. We got here, hey. Let me put that cash app up on the screen, man. All right, y'all. I'm just messing, y'all. I'm just messing. But appreciate y'all. JJ and Brett. We appreciate you. Thank you. You said Sheila drinking now too?
Sí, vino.
Sheila always drinks. She drinks.
Mentira, eso es mucha mentira. Mucho necesito, pero no lo hago.
She just don't be showing y'all. She be on that.
No, mentira. En serio.
You don't drink vino?
Sí, ahora sí. Pero no siempre.
This is the first time. No, I'm just Señor reprende. Come on, baby. My bad. I ain't trying to put her business in the street, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I ain't trying to put her business out there.
Pero que no hable mentira. Antes de yendo yo bebía mucho.
Hey, this last video we put out, y'all, make sure y'all get them. I need y'all to go and check out the outtakes on that last video. And I told you the last video I'm gonna put up on the screen again, because some of y'all might not have seen it. I'll put it up on the screen again for y'all. Boom. The name of it is this is why y'all struggling. This is why you're struggling at DR, even if you got money. You know what I'm saying? Check that video, y'all. Check that video out, y'all. Check that video out. All right, I know. Last call. No, I'm playing. All right, so Douglas say my grocery bill is $150 to $200 every 2 weeks. Welcome to the party, bro. We got a family of 4/5 with Gendry, and we right there with you. Man, we spent $150 in one day. We have to, and then my wife talking about, I forgot to buy this, and this, and now we got to go back the next day and spend another $50.
No, y la cosa es que caminando al supermercado.
Yeah, and it's right down the street.
Now, que los niños, oye, me falta esto, y los niños van y lo compran.
Send the kids to go grab whatever we need. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the Kamado too, man.
En el colmado. Kamado only agua, baby.
We used to buy stuff from Kamado too.
Only soda?
No, I told you no más, because we used to buy vegetales. You used to buy pollo from the Kamado.
No, yo mandé al supermercado, ¿cómo se dice? Al colmado a comprar al supermercado el pollo. Al delivery. Cuando los niños no iban al supermercado.
Come on, y'all, stop. But anyway, all right. No harm, no foul. JJ say no harm, no foul. Hey, forgive me, brother, but I appreciate you. That's mad love. Appreciate you. All right, Douglas said JJ has a question about his lease. Well, drop it in there. Then. What's your question, JJ? What's your question? And if you already dropped it, I'll get to it in a minute. And of course, this is what I was telling y'all about. Check out this new video. All right. And then, look at Carmen. Look at those Carmen. Subscribe, everybody. Watch the videos. They're great. Hey. Thank you, Carmen. Carmen is a loyal supporter when it comes to, she's always here. She always comes to our lives, and we appreciate her as well. Carmen,
my God.
You're awesome.
Señores,
Reprende.
No, vaya. Una reserva. You don't finish arriba.
Hey, So my wife, she got to get ready to go. We got a reservation upstairs in the Airbnb, and she said she got to go up there and knock a couple things out real quick. So she's gonna go and knock that out. We're gonna keep this thing rolling. All right, so JJ. It's right above my super chat. Oh, I missed it. Oh, let me get that. Oh, okay. My bad. Hey, appreciate that. See, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Each one teach one. Each one teach one. Y'all gotta help me out. Thank you. All right, so JJ said I signed a lease in Puerto Plata. Late question to ask now, but how hard is it to extend your visa? And I'm looking to get a Pensacola visa. Pensacola visa. I've heard of that before. Where are you from? When you talk about your visa, extending your visa, where are you from, JJ? So therefore, and I've heard about this before, and so I think that's a great question, and I can't just off the top of my head, I can't help you with this one right now. I'm sorry. How hard? Because I don't know what type of visa we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like in the United States, we don't really have a visa to come here. You know what I'm saying? I guess you can call it a visa. You only get 30 days. You're supposed to go back if you don't have it saved. If that's what you're asking, then okay, 30 days is what you got. But if you stay longer, you just got to pay a tax at the airport, depending on how long you stay. Like myself, I normally stay for 60 days. And then I go back, see my kids and whatnot. And so I have to pay, depending on how long I stay. Normally it's $3,500, which is normally about $65. You know what I'm saying? So, or roughly about that. So I hope I'm answering your question. And yes, the Pensacola I've heard about. And then, and JJ say, United States, Tampa. Yeah, you only get 30 days. You got to go on back to the house. But if you extend, you just got to pay at the airport. That's all. And you'll be straight. I hope I answered your question on that. So Brett say, but I tell you what, that bill could be a lot higher if you pay all imported stuff as long as you stay in the local brands. As long as you stay to, I'm assuming stick to the local brands, it can come out with a decent amount of food for $150. We don't buy American food. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We still be spending money. I don't even understand how it happens. I really don't. I could probably get my wife to bring a bill for y'all, and I can boom, 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 boom. Y'all just don't understand. But the food now, mind you, it's gonna last. But eggs, meats, vegetables, rice, whatever else. The kids might want something to drink. Now I guess you can say some of the the Hugo, the orange juice, all that stuff. That stuff is just. I promise you, I'm blown away by how much it costs every time we go to the grocery store. I'm blown away, and I can't figure it out. So if somebody can figure it out, hey, help me out. Good deal, thanks, sir. All right, no problem. I appreciate you, JJ. So I guess I asked your question. All right, Larry, what's up, man? What's up? Hey, I missed that last live we had last week. You said we can go ahead, and I know you told us this before. You said we can go ahead and come holler at you at your Airbnb over there in the UK. Hey, when I get up a couple dollars, when I get a couple cheddar, you know what I'm saying? I might be able to make it over there. But right now, and man, it's like How long is the flight from here to there? Ain't it like 13 hours, something like that? God. How long is the flight from here to the UK or to? And I think I forget what part of UK you in, Larry. What part of UK you in? And then I'll get back to you. Man, mindset. What's your thoughts on purchasing land and building a custom house in the Dominican Republic? Since you're familiar with the island there, any areas that you and Sheila recommend that has ocean view? Millionaire mindset. Ain't you down there in the Malacone area? In the Malacone area, that's a nice area. And y'all get with old millionaire mindset. His stuff should be built by, I think, January 2026. But I don't know. For us, one day we're gonna get on that level. We're gonna get on that level where we can. Right now, we're gonna focus on just trying to get a house with a pool and just be able to just chill, hang out. Right now, that's our mindset. Building the house. The problem with building here, as I've said before, if you don't, and correct me if I'm wrong, millionaire mindset, but if you don't have that 20% or 30% or whatever they're asking up front, and I'm talking about 20% of the total cost of the project that you're building, whether it's an apartment or a house, for example, by the example, let's say your house is $200,000. They want you to come up with 20% up front. You got to come up with 20K, and I ain't got 20K just laying around. I had it for this apartment, but that was only because I sold a house in the United States. But now I ain't got it, so I don't know how. That's why I can't really talk about how I would do it. But for people with money, y'all, got that bread. Hey, the way y'all can do it is you drop that 20 to 30% down, and then I would build from the ground up. But I don't know if I'll be on the ocean front though, because I feel like that's a lot of money. So I don't know if I get down like that. That's just me though. That's just me. All right. Larry says it's for free, dude. I know you told me that, but the plane ticket ain't free, buddy. Come on now. You buying the tickets too? Now you balling, you doing that. Man. I know you told me we ain't gotta pay. I appreciate that. But I gotta get there. Oh yeah, London, yeah, the UK. That's what's up. But I gotta get there, bro. How am I get there? How much it costs? Me, Ginger got to roll with us too now. So it's me, my wife, and Ginger. How am I get there? I ain't got no extra money. You got to help me out on that one, buddy. But we appreciate the offer though. If I'm ever in the area, I definitely will come holler at you. I promise. JJ Tech. All right, so Doug was talking to JJ. He said technically you get stay 30 days. Anything over that, you have to pay a specific fee, blah, blah, as your retirement, blah, blah, visa, blah, Google, requirements on hire lawyer. All right, yep, that's all correct. Thank you, Douglas. All right, so Rudolph say, Jerry, how much exactly is the penalty if you stay over 30 days, like 60 or 90 days? The rates, I've already talked about it, but the rates change. I think between after 30 and 90 days is one price, and then blah, blah, it's another price. So it goes up the longer you stay here. Some people who stay here a whole year, then they got to pay a couple more dollars than what I pay. I'm just saying. All right, so there's an immigrant. Who is this? Douglas said his immigration lawyer, San Domingo, named Abreu, who has a YouTube channel. Okay, go and put it up there so they can go and check it out. Stand up, warrior dream. Stand up. Okay, that's it right there. Is that it, or I don't know? All right, so yeah, for 90 days over $100. Problem millionaire mindset say you have to check out the land in Meaches. I keep hearing about it. Jay done did a video. I think Jamie did a video on it like yesterday or something. Meaches is trying to get up there. I just ain't got it, bro. I ain't got it. I'm telling you, we're gonna be at least probably 2 to 3 years, or 2 to 5 years down the road. Once we get this thing out the mud and everybody can watch these videos and watch a couple of them at a time and support us, and then when we shoot up, because it's coming. I said it already. When we shoot up, then we can focus on a couple more things. But right now, we on even kill right now. We ain't got that. We ain't got it right now, y'all. We ain't got it. And I know if Kama was on here, he say my pockets is deep. No, they ain't deep. So JJ say, thanks for that. I'll search for that. There you go. Douglas say she speaks English. Who is that? My wife. Yeah, she when she want to. A little bit. Not a lot though, but we understand each other.
Eso es lo importante.
We understand each other.
Thank you for
All right, so Larry say no tickets, dude. I know it's expensive to travel to London from the DR. You see what I'm talking about? So we just gonna have to just keep hollering like this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. All right, so me and mindset say, no, I haven't. Where is Meaches located? I'll check it out a few videos this afternoon and look into it. Yeah, hey, I'm telling y'all, Meaches is from what I hear is growing. The next Punta Cana. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. There go Vernon. We spoke on Vernon a little bit ago. One of our faithful supporters that be on that thing. Welcome, Vernon. Welcome, Vernon. Welcome. Hey, I talked about you earlier. If you missed it, UD, me and mindset, y'all jumping beat. Hey, every time I turn around, I'm responding to a comment from Vernon or D or me and mindset or a couple other guys that for some reason they slip in my mind right now. And I don't know why, but we appreciate you, Vernon. Vernon comment on he'll comment on a picture, he'll comment on a poll. He don't care. He comment on everything. And I appreciate you. That's mad love, mad support. And that's what we need to get this thing out the mud, y'all. We need that from everybody, though. Everybody. And then, of course, share the video with people that you think might want to come here and visit or live, whatever the case may be. Hey, because for me, and I'm gonna pause on this one, and then I got you, Vernon, on your message. A lot of people, I don't want to toot my own horn, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now, welcome everybody. If you ain't hit that like button, hit that like button. If you ain't subscribed, please subscribe. I ain't gonna toot my own horn, but we get so many positive comments. And I talked to a couple of different YouTubers, and they say they get a lot of negative comments, a lot of people hating, a lot of this. And for us, we don't get that, and I appreciate that. And all of our comments, for the most part, 99.9% are positive, and they're like, man, we love y'all stuff. But the thing is, YouTube ain't pushing it to more people. So that means we need y'all help to push it to more people. You feel me? Okay. Now, Vernon say, buying land and building a house, the house itself is over $220K. You pay taxes every year, which may be around $300. Under $220K, you pay one-time tax. You sure that 120? You sure that's correct? I mean, Vernon, because I've always heard 150K, but 220K. That's my first time hearing that. Can we get a verification on that thing? Can we get a verification on that? You seen that before, Vernon, and writing and whatnot? All right, so millionaire mindset say, hey, 1 hour and 30 minutes from Punta Cana. It doesn't even have an airport. You'd have to drive to Punta Cana to meet you. Okay. I mean, like I said, I'm not the one planning on living there. I just hear it's growing. So for me, it is what it is. And if that's what it is, and that's what it is. But you know, it is what it is. Hey, I want to say this. The topic today is love and age gaps in the DR. Is it real or is it red flags? And for the new people that came in, we talked about, let's get back into the topic. We talked about, hey, why are age gaps more common in DR relationships, especially with expats, as opposed to in their home country, like UK, United States? And why is it frowned upon in some of these countries, but not here? And so the answer basically depends on the person, because a lot of times, I talked about myself earlier, my mind when I was 25 wasn't on the 25 level. I was more down. So every time I try to date somebody my age, they would be like, hey, why you so immature? Blah, blah, blah. So that right. And then, of course, I used to be up in the club and whatnot when I was 35 years old, getting it still, doing what I do. And so people be like, man, dude. And then my stepmom used to be like, why you dressed like that? Why you doing? Hey, you supposed to be dressed in a certain way. I'm like, hey, that ain't me. So basically that's how I've been for, like, and I've said this before, a lot of people might not have heard this, but even before my wife, my ex, she had a nice age gap. It was 11 years. So, and from the United States. So therefore, it's not, I don't know if it's a 100% a Dominican thing, but I can only speak on Jerry. And if y'all can speak on yourselves, I'd love to hear y'all go ahead and put that in the comment on, do you think it's a cultural thing, a financial thing, an emotional thing, or is it manipulation? I don't know. But that's just the conversation we're having right now. Can a younger Dominican partner really be in love with an older man? I don't know. That's something I want to talk to y'all about. And what are the signs to watch for in case there is a red flag? How do you know? You know what I'm saying? So I need y'all to go ahead and jump in the comments and go ahead and let me know, for the ones, especially the ones that's just coming in. You know, just coming in, me and mindset, Vernon. A lot of the guys that ain't commented about this yet. I want to get back on that topic because I want to know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think? All right, so Douglas said you guys aren't confrontational. That's why you get mostly positive comments. I appreciate that. And we try not to be confrontational. But we also just living our lives, Douglas, man. We just doing what we do. We just real. You see how we act and how we interact with each other. And if y'all go and y'all watch them outtakes on that last video at the end, man, y'all see how we get down. We real. We laugh together. We get crazy together. We get upset together. We be bumping heads sometimes, but at the same time, hey, we be getting it too, though. We be getting it. And that we be getting it in. Yep. All right, so Larry say maybe YouTube loves and pushes a negative and drama. Message. I feel you on that, bro. I feel you, because I'm like, man, I know your content ain't as good as I. Why they pushing these jokes? And sometimes I'll be like, man, don't do it. I'll be like, sometimes I'll be like, man, this ain't about nothing. Why is this Joker's video just skyrocketing? And then sometimes I wonder, is it because we've only been around for a little over a year? Is that part of it? I don't know. And so I'm just trying to figure this thing out, because I'm getting a little impatient. And I know I look at some people, they've been on for like 4 or 5 years, and they stuff is doing good, but I just can't wait that long, y'all. I can't wait 4 or 5 years. I was going with 1 year, and I felt like our stuff should be going up. But now, that's okay. It's okay. I got y'all. We're doing 2 videos a week, Tuesday and Friday. Make sure y'all tune in. Tuesday and Friday, we're going to keep it rolling. All right? Who we got here? Me and my says that Jerry, you and Sheila are our family. Appreciate you, brother. The community, as well as myself, is going to ride with you till the wheels fall off, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. My man. My man. Got the information a few days ago from Jay and the realtor. He's working with Melta. And if I'm wrong, I just reach out to Jay. Okay. Oh, if I'm wrong, just reach out to Jay. But I got you, man. Hey, for me, I'm not doing it. I'm not ready. I don't need to live on the beach. I don't need to live on the water. Especially not right now. Maybe when I get, like I said, when I got like 200K in the bank, 400K, then I'll be ready. But and I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. I ain't never had that in the bank in my life, so I don't know if that's gonna ever happen. But anyway, that's just what it is. Common sense and wisdom should tell you whether the real love or red flags. A lot of people, hey, common sense ain't common sometimes though. Rudolph, common sense ain't common sometimes. Some people don't understand that, but it's all good. Bernie, what we doing here, man? Come on, you know you ain't supposed to be doing that. Bernie, man, hey, said she's hot, bro. Come on now. Hey, my wife say Jason, I don't know, but we're gonna leave that alone. Don't do it. That's all I can tell you. Don't do it. She could never get on our channel. Not because I don't want her to, but she could never get on our channel. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Never. Common sense and wisdom. We already talked about this one. And then Vernon said she hot. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Hey, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I'm sorry. I got to roll. Like I said, we got a couple things going on with the Airbnb. My wife stepped out, and I got to step out as well. I was a little under the weather today. I was debating if I was going to do it. But we went ahead and pushed through this thing, y'all. Appreciate y'all. All that love. That's what's up. Man, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Hey, y'all boy trying to get folks in trouble around this month. Y'all got to stop. Stop. Man. Stop. Old me and that man said, hey, he laughing at Vernon, man. Y'all got to stop. Y'all trying to get jokers in trouble. Then talking about Edwin say she hot. Well, she got a nice voice. Man, stop playing. Oh, my God. She got a nice voice. Come on, stop, y'all. Hey, she can't come on this channel. That's all I can tell you. Can't happen. Can't. Just, not even for a cameo. It can't happen. Just hey. Delete that. Take it down. That's what I would do. But it is what it is, y'all. But like I said, I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, watch that video to the end. Let me know what y'all think. Got a couple funny moments in that thing and a lot of good information, man. Go and check that thing out. Hey, y'all know how we get down. New video coming out on Friday. Go back and watch some of the old videos. Don't just watch one video. Watch at least 2 and watch it to the end. Even if you ain't watching it, come back and watch it later and leave a comment. Let me know how you like it. And I'm going to respond to your comment. And that's how we get this thing up out the mud. Keep it easy. Keep it breezy. Your boy out. Peace.